Hello YouTubers, hello world. Thanks for tuning in. First and foremost, I would love to thank you all for all your kind words, all your heartfelt energies, all the positivity sent my way. Out of all the videos I've done, I've only got one thumbs down. I never expected such a positive feedback, you know. I mean, I'm basically going out on a limb to tell you everything I am told and that I've researched the last 17 years, and all my forefathers and my brothers that I know that they're no longer here because they told what they knew, and the dark hats, if you will, took them out, and I will be seeing them shortly. But long story short, I was asked a question, and it was a very difficult question. It's perhaps one of the most difficult questions I've been asked, and I really thank you, viewer, for asking me this question, because it's not one of those questions that you can wrap your mind around, and I'll get right to it. The question was, any idea on when disclosure will occur? Okay. And my answer is, I don't know, man. I don't know, beautiful woman. I don't know. If whoever you are, whoever asked that, I don't know, because nobody knows. It's kind of like one of those things, nobody knows when the final hour will happen, when the rapture will occur, or the ascension process will occur. But I can tell you this. I know that I've been told, because I've been doing this for the last 17 years, all my research is culminating up to this very fine point, apex, ground zero point, that my sources tell me that are not from this planet, that are from the heavenly realms, okay? Because you have to remember, they get their orders from the Supreme Creator of all that is. So even the ones that are in the motherships right now, looking down on us and enjoying the show, do not know. Okay? So I'm getting filtered information down, second-hand generation down from them into me, and I'm giving it out to you. So it's a process. You gotta bear with me. And I apologize. I've been the leader of many men, women. I've been on the top of the mountain, and I've been on the bottom of the mountain. I've seen so many different things, but this one question is tough to answer because nobody knows the time or the hour. I can tell you, after the December 12th, 2012 solstice, we will not be in this quarantine, if you will, around planet Earth. If you can imagine Earth as a ball, which it is, a sphere, and a bunch of chicken wire wrapped around it as a type of metaphorical cage, as soon as that time continuum comes to an end, imagine that chain getting clipped by chicken wire cutters all the way around it, and then broken free, and then basically whoever wants to talk to us, or whoever we want to talk to, can come down and disclose themselves and land and shake our hands, and we can go on their craft, and we can travel with them, you know, through different solar systems, different dimensions, and beyond and beyond. I've been told a number of things, you know, a number of different things. As the years have progressed, I've been just like you all, you know, we have our bad days, we have our good days, you know. It's like sometimes you might feel like the shepherd with all the sheep around you, and nobody understands you. And you just are like, man, I just need to really have a conversation with somebody real. So maybe I need to go down to the township and have a conversation with a real human being. Human being meaning being from the stars. If you're from where I'm from, that's what I'm talking about. But maybe if you just, you know, you have your down moments where you're down in your luck or whatever, just keep up your faith, keep your head up. I'm not going to say keep your chin up, because you get knocked out like that. It's just, keep your energy up. That's the message, okay? Keep your energy up. Keep it up. don't let nothing bring you down. Like, we're in the last throes of the end times, and it's darkest before the dawn, they say, where I come from. And you know, it rains the hardest before there's a rainbow. Okay, it's universal. I could go on and on with all that stuff, but what I really want to stress on, well, I don't stress about anything, but I really want to present is the fact that the question you asked was very tricky. It wasn't a trick question. I really love you for it with all my heart and soul. It's just, no one knows the time of the hour, dude, or dudette. You know, as soon as this galactic precessionary cycle, the equinox, occurs, there will be no more quarantine on planet Earth, okay? So that means anybody that is from the Galactic Federation or from the Star Councils can come and interact with us at will, and it's up to us to invite them into our lives, because they're like our angels, they're like the ambassadors, they are the go-to guys between you and God, or goddess of all that is, okay? So hopefully that's filling in some stuff. You know, they tell me within the next month to 3 months in our time. But you have to realize that our time is not their time. Okay? When you go to a planet that has 2 suns, that has 43 hours in a day instead of 24 hours, you're going to be really quick to learn that your watches and your timekeepers do not work. And as they tend to lose their battery supplies, which they do very quickly, you will also realize that there is really no way to keep time, and the time that you knew was a very big illusion in the grand scheme of things. And that's how it is out there, because their time is way different than our time. That's how they can take you aboard and you can be gone for 5 days their time, but you're gone for 5 to 10, 15 minutes our time, and no one will know you were gone. You won't even know you were gone. You thought it was a dream, but it wasn't. And that's why as your system processes it, you'll remember snippets and snippets and snippets, or you might remember the whole thing if you're blessed, if they allow you to, or you might not remember everything, which is like most people. There's so many people that have already met the beings from the stars that don't even remember it because they weren't ready to integrate that into their psyche and their subconsciousness and their way of life. It would just devastate them. It would blow their circuits, so to speak. You don't want to blow somebody's circuits, you know, when there's freedom of will. You don't want to do that. If you're an advanced person or a being, you don't want to do that to nobody. I don't want to bombard you too much either, so that's why YouTube's great. It keeps me in snippets. So the answer to your question that I can fulfill with the best of my abilities is, so I've been told, okay, 1 to 3.5 months time is the closest place that I can resonate with that will showcase and demonstrate the question that you proposed to me. And 99.9% of the time I've always been able to answer everybody's question in my life, no problem, no matter what it is, no matter which direction it comes from. The most insignificant to the most significant, but that's like, no one knows the time or the hour, dude. Like, in every spiritual scripture and every single civilization and all across the world, I don't care if it's the Quran, I don't care if it's the Old, I don't care if it's the New Testament, I don't care if you're Buddha or what, like, when the Son of God and all that comes down from the eternal realms, it's when the whistle blows or when the horn or the trumpet sounds, that's when they go into action, and that's when then we see what they demonstrate to us. Okay? That's what I'm suggesting more than anything, is that they're on call. They're the ambassadors, and they're the angels, and they're the workers for the most supreme of all that is, and they're overseeing all of what we've been doing for the last thousands upon thousands of years, right? So when they hear the trumpet blow, because they're going to hear it a lot faster than we're going to hear it, When they hear the trumpet sound, that's when they're going to come into full force. That's when they're going to come into action. That's when the disclosure is going to occur. And we're going to be observing what they were told that was time to do from the creator of all that is. Okay? And that's as good as it gets, my brother or sister who is ever so curious to ask me such a question. And I thank you and I love you for all that you are. For allowing me to be motivated enough to put out a video of this type. It was for you. It was for you. And for all of those out there who wanted to know this similar type of energy and this similar type of question and were drawn to this. I love you all so very much. I wish you all the very, very most, the very best of all that you can be. And I can't wait to party with you guys in the after. You know, it's going to be so cool. And there's not much time left. So, if I could just say the rest of this, just love as much as you possibly can. Everything you see around you, know that it's it's part of the divine plan. It's perfect in its entirety, and it was meant there for a reason. And embrace it. Those parts of yourselves that you have forgotten to love or just don't like, let them go. Bless them. Forgive them. Embrace them. Send them into the sea of forgetfulness. And if you want, you guys ask me questions like how you can do these energies and exercises, and I would be more than happy to make another video if you're into that. With a lot of different exercises that have helped people along the way to let go, to forgive, to forget, and to embrace the new aspects of their divine self and be happy and at one. And I love you guys. I just hope you guys have the best night ever. And peace, love, and namaste. Have a great night, you guys. Until next time, I love the challenge, so thank you for that. And keep it classy. Stay positive. Alright, love you guys. Bye.